guiding you through this webinar. So today's focus is understanding sciatica and natural chiropractic solutions. You know, over 40% of adults will suffer from sciatic issues over their lifetime, but there are also many times when the sciatic is blamed for things that aren't actually sciatic related. But most treatments mask the symptoms, not really the cause. But today we'll show you a natural proven solution to really help you with sciatica. So who am I? I'm a husband, a dad, and a chiropractor. I've been married to my wonderful wife here for close to 9 years. I have a beautiful 7-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy, and I've been a chiropractor for close to 13 years now, and I have seen many sciatic cases come through my doors. So first, what is sciatica? Sciatica is classified as pain radiating from the lower back down the leg, often caused by irritation or compression of the sciatic nerve. The sciatic nerve comes from the low back, and it goes down. There's actually a muscle that it goes right through called the piriformis, and sometimes people will have what they call piriformis syndrome and will be related to sciatica, and both of those are definitely something that can be taken care of chiropractically, but they're two different problems. What are common causes of sciatica? Herniated or bulging discs, spinal stenosis, or muscle imbalances or spasms. Like I said, the piriformis syndrome can give sciatic-like issues. If it is compressing the sciatic nerve, then the sciatic nerve down the leg will definitely be compromised and have problems. Herniated or bulging discs, they say anywhere from 70 to 80% of the population can have bulging discs without any sort of symptoms. So just because somebody has been told that they have a bulging disc or a herniated disc does not necessarily mean that sciatica is bound to happen or that they're going to have any issues with it. It's just something that makes the people unique and gives them just an incidental finding, whether it be on x-rays or MRIs or ultrasounds or anything like that. And then spinal stenosis is where there's actual narrowing of the areas that the spinal cord is coming through, and that can be due to injuries or things that like additional scar tissue buildup, or other issues like that. But how chiropractic care helps sciatica? First off, we correct the misalignments in the spinal column. So if things aren't lined up properly, then it can cause there to be pinching, or it can cause the openings that the sciatic nerve comes out of to be closed off and causes an imbalance. Whenever that happens, it restores proper nerve function and blood flow to the areas that it needs to be taken care of. And also, whenever your body is properly aligned and balanced, it reduces muscle tightness and stress on the low back, and it makes sure that all the muscles are having a proper tension to them. There are also some natural strategies for sciatic relief that I will give people whenever they come in to the office, or if I'm on the phone with them and they can't get into the office right away. Exercises and stretching. Pelvic tilt, rotating your pelvis, bringing your knees up to your chest, gentle yoga. If you bring your knees up to your chest when you're laying on your bed or on the floor and slowly rocking back and forth, that can help. Ergonomics and posture. You would have a great importance of proper alignment at work and home. So today's day and age, a lot of people are working from home or sitting at desks. And whenever we sit at desks, if we aren't set up properly, then it can cause some issues in our low back with tightness and strain of the sciatic nerve. Nutrition and hydration. Anti-inflammatory diet, staying well hydrated. If you measure yourself first thing in the morning and then measure yourself at night, you're actually going to lose height just because our bodies dehydrate naturally over the day. But if we are not staying properly hydrated, then that can actually cause an additional aggravation. And I see a lot of people that have sciatica issues later on in the day because they are not properly hydrated. So we want to make sure that we are staying hydrated. An anti-inflammatory diet, avoiding deep fried foods, avoiding sugar, soda, things like that can really help. And then, using some heat or cold therapy, the old ideas of when to use which are kind of thrown out the window with the recent findings. The studies are showing that whichever one helps you feel better, it helps you move better, and then it helps you actually get better. So whether one works better than the other is all subjective to the person. Practicing some mindfulness and meditation, that helps reduce the stress on your body. And whenever you're reducing the stress in your body, it helps some of those issues resolve themselves as well. Some additional, like I said, making sure that you drink 8 to 10 glasses of water daily. Avoid triggers, caffeine, sugar, deep fried foods. Deep breathing, light exercise, relaxation. I like to practice box breathing, where you take a breath in for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4 seconds, you let it out for 4 seconds, and then you hold that with no breath in your lungs for 4 seconds. And that is a nice way of really causing your body and your spine and your and your joints and everything to move and really relax themselves. And then sleep is also a great thing to be focused on, and establishing a healthy sleep routine for healing. Most of our healing occurs when we're sleeping, so if we are not getting good quality, adequate sleep, then we are not going to heal appropriately, and some of these issues are going to keep coming back and nagging because they might get a little bit of healing in them, but then we just aggravate them throughout the day, and so it just keeps coming back. So I want to invite you to take the first step to living a sciatica-free life, and that is with a free consultation offer. What we'll do is you call our office, we'll get you scheduled, and we will assess your spine, posture, and lifestyle. We are going to make sure that if there's anything that can be done without our help, we'll definitely point you in that direction. Make sure that what's going on is actually the sciatica. Make sure that there's nothing else going on in there. Make sure you're in the right place. And just make sure that you are well taken care of and get the care that you actually deserve. There are limited slots available. I'm a one-person office. We only have one office, so we do have some slots, but those fill up quick. Movement is life, and your body deserves to feel its best. So if things aren't moving properly, then a lot of times that sciatica will definitely be aggravated. So we want to make sure that everything is moving properly and give you your best life possible. So I want to thank you for staying with me, and again, reach out if you would like to take advantage of that free consultation. You can give our office a phone call at 724-588-3128, or you can go online to familygreatness.com, and we will make sure we get you taken care of. If you're talking to us, just mention that you saw this webinar, and we'll make sure that we'll get you hooked up with one of those free consultations to make sure that you're in the right place. Other than that, I thank you for your time. Your time is your most valuable commodity, and I do not take that for granted. So please have a blessed day, and I hope to talk to you soon.